All right, this is the Ingenuity, multiplying and dividing rational expressions, the assignment part. So first of all, you can just go ahead and cancel out the b minus 5. So you have b squared plus 3b over 2b. And then you can go ahead and just factor out the b from the numerator. So it's going to be b times b plus 3. And that allows you to just cancel out the b's. And then, so you're going to get b plus 3 over 2. Okay, so pick the first one. For the next one, you can go ahead and just factor out the bottom. Okay, so you have 8 times 2x over x times x plus 6. Okay, go ahead and simplify the x. So you have 16 over x plus 6. So pick the second one. All right, so for the next slide, go ahead and simplify the n plus 1. Okay, so you have 5 over n plus 3. Pick the third one. Easy. All right, so what is the mistake that this person made? Okay, so you can't do this. Okay, so first, if you want to do that, if you want to simplify the any term, you gotta have to factor out the 4 from 4x plus 8. So it becomes, from here, it becomes 4 times x plus 2 over x. And you can't even factor that. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is what is the actual answer. You're supposed to factor out the x plus 2 and end up getting 20 over x. Okay, anyway, so the one you want to choose is going to be letter B, or second choice. All right, so which multiplication expression is equivalent to this? Okay, so when you have to simplify it, you want to make sure that the sign is the multiplication sign. So x plus 8 over x squared, you're going to keep it the same for the first expression. Change the sign to multiplication, and what's going to happen is that the second fraction is going to become the reciprocal. So it's going to be 2x squared over 2x plus 16. Okay, so that's going to be the third one. So we're going to go ahead and simplify this. So that's going to be x plus 8 over x squared multiplied by 2x squared over, factor out the 2, so it becomes 2 times x plus 8. Now let's go cancel out a lot of stuff here. Cancel out the x plus 8, cancel out the x squared, cancel out the 2 and 2. So you end up getting 1 over 1, which equals to 1. All right, next one. So t squared minus 36, I'm going to write it as t plus 6 times t minus 6. Okay, over 3, I'm going to change the division sign to multiplication sign. So multiply, and then I'm going to change the second fraction. I'm going to make it into a reciprocal. So it's going to be 9t. Okay, over, I'm going to factor this. I'm going to factor out t. So it's going to be t multiplied by t plus 6. Okay, so let's start canceling out stuff. Okay, 3 and 9, it's going to become 1 and 3 here. And you can cancel out the t's. So you're going to end up getting just 3 times t minus 6. Okay, that's equivalent to 3t minus 18. So you're going to pick the last one. Change my color. So this next one looks very complicated. So let's factor out the numerator and denominator. So you're just going to get you 2x plus 3 times x plus 1 over x minus 4 times x plus 1. Okay, you're gonna have to multiply by the reciprocal. So you're gonna write x minus 4 times x minus 4. This is coming out from the x squared minus ax plus 16. Okay, and then for this one right here, it's gonna be on the bottom. So you're gonna factor out, that's gonna be 2x minus 2 times 2x plus 3. Okay, it's a little messy, bear with me. All right, so now let's start canceling out some factors. So cancel, 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 cancel. So you're gonna end up getting just x minus 4 over 2x minus 2. Okay, that's gonna be your first choice. All right, so let's look at the last one. So you have to simplify this. That looks super crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna have you to break it down. So look at the numerator. So that's gonna be x plus 2 over, now I'm gonna factor that. Okay, so that's gonna be x plus 3 times x minus 1. Okay, so you know that the numerator is divided by the bottom number, bottom term. So it's going to be divided by x plus 2 over x squared minus x. So next thing I want to do is I'm going to change the division sign to multiplication sign, and I'm going to rewrite the second fraction in reciprocal. Okay, so that's going to look like, oops. So that's going to be x squared minus x on top over x plus 2. Okay, so more things I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out the x squared minus x in the numerator. I'm going to factor out the x. So it becomes x times x minus 1. Now I can just go ahead and start canceling out stuff. So I end up getting x over x plus 3. So choose the second one. Same thing over there. So you have 16m squared over m squared plus 5. You're gonna have to divide it by 4m over 3m squared plus 15. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, like I've done before, I'm gonna change the sign to multiplication sign, and I'm going to flip the second fraction. Okay, so I'm gonna write it like this. Oops. So multiply by 3m squared plus 15 over 4m. Okay, so let's start canceling out some stuff. So first of all, let me factor out the 3 from here. So it's going to be 3 times m squared plus 5. And then this is basically saying 4m times 4m. Okay, that's canceling out the 4m and the 4m. And m squared plus 5 and m squared plus 5. So now you can just multiply across. You're going to end up getting 3 multiplied by 4m, so that's going to be 12m. So put 12m in there. Okay, that's it. Eat some greens.